might miss out on a huge chance if you don't act now because a big XRP news just came out. Recent news stories and conversations among insiders suggest that 2,534 XRP is a key number for future changes in the financial world. People who secure their holdings early may be in the best position to benefit. XRP is becoming more popular in global banking, and big banks and other institutions are starting to use Ripple's technology. Now, though, something even bigger is taking place. There are more and more signs that a certain number of XRP 2,534 tokens may be connected to new banking systems. For example, institutions may need liquidity pools or be getting ready for general adoption. We know for sure that something big is going on behind the scenes because there are real signs of it. As more and more banks look to use blockchain solutions in their daily work, XRP is becoming a value for quick and cheap international transfers. If regulations become clearer and usage speeds up, people who have already positioned themselves by keeping XRP may be very well off. But what is this big news, and why is 2,534 XRP being talked about as such an important number? We'll talk about the specifics of this event and what it might mean for XRP's future and its investors in the next part. Investors and organizations all over the world are paying attention to the latest news about XRP, and for good reason. Reports say that XRP is being set up to play a big part in the future of digital money. 2,534 XRP is becoming an important number in new banking systems. What does this really mean, though? Ripple's been working behind the scenes with more than 300 banks and other financial institutions to build a network that will replace old banking systems with ones that use blockchain to make transfers faster. As people continue to talk about central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and ways to make payments across borders, as more people learn about it, XRP is becoming a key asset that could power the next age of global finance. A lot of financial experts and insiders think that institutions that are holding on to certain amounts of XRP might be getting ready for new liquidity pools, regulatory frameworks, or even standards to join the growing blockchain financial system. This number, 2,534, may have something to do with certain financial limits, minimum holdings for liquidity providers, or even a sign that a lot of institutions are starting to pile in. There have been times when institutions quietly get ready for a change before the public does. In the beginning, when corporations and ETFs started to use Bitcoin, similar patterns were seen. Now it looks like XRP is following the same road. People who get in early could make a lot of money if XRP really is being set up to be the backbone of foreign financial transactions. So just why? 2,534 XRP? Is this a minimum requirement for the organization? A key amount of liquidity, or something even bigger? We'll talk about what this number really means and how it might affect the future value of XRP in the next part. Why is the number 2,534 XRP being emphasized as so important? Is it an accident, or does it have something to do with adoption in institutions? Let's break it down. Some experts think that 2,534 XRP is an important level for liquidity providers, institutional participants, or even the needs of the future financial system. Because Ripple is still working with banks and payment systems, it seems likely that XRP could be added to a structured financial network where certain amounts are needed to join. This could mean that institutions and wealthy people are getting ready to hold a certain amount of XRP for future settlement systems, market-making activities, or even a new financial framework that is still being built. There's another idea that 2,534 XRP might be connected to liquidity pools that are made to handle big financial deals. Liquidity pools need a certain amount of assets to keep the markets running smoothly in decentralized finance, DeFi, and institutional trade. If XRP is used as a bridge asset for payments between countries, there may be a set amount that is needed to take part in these deals. The 2,534 XRP in question could be a part of this organized liquidity system. Also, central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are being created all over the world. Some people think that some banks might need to keep a certain amount of XRP in order to use Ripple's on-demand liquidity ODL scheme. By letting XRP transactions happen in real time, ODL gets rid of the need for pre-funded accounts. As part of their liquidity plan, banks and other institutions may be setting aside 2,534 XRP. This could mean a big change in how payments are made around the world. Even though we aren't sure why this number is important, it's talked about a lot in financial talks, institutional reports, and XRP accumulation trends, which makes us think it's not just a random number. Having 2,534 XRP might not just be a smart move if this trend holds true. It might be a way to get into the next step of digital finance. But how does this change the price of XRP? If big companies really are moving toward using XRP on a large scale, could the price go through the roof soon? The next part will talk about how this level of institutional participation might affect the P and analysts are making. What might happen to the P companies really do start to use it on a large scale? Could a big breakout be coming up soon? Let's look at the possible effect on prices and what experts think will happen. Institutional demand is the main thing that affects the price of XRP, not like regular buyers. The stock market doesn't trade based on hype. They put their money into things that are useful to the world economy. The price of XRP will go through the roof if it becomes an important part of cross-border payments, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and financial liquidity pools. In the past, when an object becomes popular among institutions, its value goes up by a lot. In the case of Bitcoin, the price went through the roof when big companies, hedge funds, and institutional buyers started adding it to their portfolios. If a similar wave of institutional investment happens with XRP, prices could go up a lot because there will be less to go around. Clarity in the rules is another important factor. The ongoing legal fight with the SEC has been one of the biggest things stopping XRP's rapid growth. But now that Ripple has won important battles and is known more around the world, government approval seems more likely than ever. If big markets like the US and Europe give XRP the green light, banks will be able to accept it everywhere. A lot of banking institutions and payment systems will start to use XRP. XRP is becoming more widely used by institutions, and its role in global finance is becoming more clear. The question now is, can you get ready for the market to take off? Getting ready early could be the best way to make the most of potential gains if XRP really does become a big asset in cross-border transactions, CBDCs, and liquidity pools. The first step is to gather. Assuming the idea that 2,534 XRP is a key level is correct,